Mark Hambrick here, physically fit at 51 years old. Now that I have your attention, I'm here today to talk to you about 4 basic must-do back exercises for a great back work to get ripped and gain mass. Now, I'm going to walk you through the 4 basic exercises I'm talking about. All we need is dumbbells, pull-up bar, and a straight bar today, and a couple of plates. That first must-do exercise today that I'm going to demonstrate are bent over rows. Bent over rows are a great exercise for putting on mass. Now, when I do my bent over rows, I'm going to go with a straight bar, and I only go about 135, maybe up to 185, according if I'm going a light day or a heavy day. Now, I'm going to usually do this anywhere from 8 to 10 reps because at 51 years of age, I'm now looking to lean and stay well defined instead of trying to bulk up, looking like a power lifter or some old football player. Now, with this, I'm going to go about 8 to 10 reps, like I said, and I'm going to go anywhere from maybe 3 to 4 sets. Now, when I grip my bar, I want to go shoulder width apart, and I want to go a double under grip on my bar. So let me grab my bar here, and I want to go shoulder width apart with my hands, taking a step back. Now, I want to put a slight bend in my knees. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Slight bend at the waist here, hanging the weight down about knee level, bringing it up just above the mid-stomach area, back down, good stretch, back up with a pause, back down again, back up, pause, back down with a good stretch, back up, bringing those elbows high, back down. That right there is my example of a bent over row. Great exercise for bulking. Remember, the heavier weight you go, most likely less reps. Lighter weight you go, more reps in order to get ripped. Now let's take a look at that second exercise. Now for that second exercise, I'd like you to go with a wide grip pull-up to really work on that V, to really get that back nice and wide, work on those wings right here, really get them stretched out really wide. Now since I don't have a lat pull down in this gym, pull down machine, I go with my wide grip pull-ups. Go in here, and I like to get that full range of motion all the way down, all the way up with a nice pause at the top. Back down, all the way back down, not cheating myself. Back up again, pause and squeeze. Back down again. Back up. Nice stretch, whatever rep. Now remember, more reps I do, the leaner I'm gonna get, more tone I'm gonna stay. I could also add a weighted implement from my waist, like a weighted belt to hold a couple of plates. And by doing that, it would add more weight to my pull-up, more resistance. And when I add more weight like that, I always want to go less reps when I have more weight on, okay? Because now I'm trying to bulk up a little bit, trying to put the mass on. But for me, usually my body weight's just fine on this. And I usually go about 4 sets on this, anywhere from about 8. If I can get up to 15 reps early in my sets, I will, because I know that number always drops the more sets I get in. That number decreases, and I'm usually getting anywhere from about 8 to 10 sets instead of 8 to 10 reps instead of 8 to 15 reps as I go on in my set. So now let's go to that third exercise. All right, for that third exercise, we're going to go to a close grip pull-up. Since I don't have some type of lat pull-down machine in here where I could do a wide grip pull-down or a close grip pull-down, that's the reason I'm going with a wide grip pull-up a minute ago, exercise number 2 I showed you. Now for exercise number 3, I'm going to do a close grip pull-up where I'm going to have my hands in closer, okay? Now we'll use a little bit of bicep on this when you do a close grip pull-up, but I'm also hitting the back too. So for example, I've got a basically palms facing me, double under grip here, coming up with a pause, squeezing that back, all the way back down for that full range of motion. Back up again, squeeze at the top. Back down, as you can see, I'm hitting a little bit of bicep too, because it is a pulling exercise. And on a pulling exercise, it is a great day to do biceps too on a pull exercise. Back up, squeezing that back. Back down. Another great exercise, the close grip pull-ups. Now I usually go anywhere from 8 to 15 reps again. As my sets increase, I usually decrease the amount of reps that I can do. You could also add, again, a weighted implement to that to give you more resistance. And by giving you more resistance, you'll bulk up a little more. Now on to that third exercise, fourth exercise for back. Now for that fourth and final exercise for back, I always go with like a one-arm row. Like to isolate that one side of the back right here, that lat. I like to use a bench, a dumbbell. Of course, the heavier you go, less reps I do. It's more of a bulking exercise at that point, but I like to still go anywhere from 8 to 10 reps on this with just anywhere from about 50 to 75 pounds is all I need, because I'm trying to stay lean, not trying to bulk up, as I always say at my age. So with this, like to rest and stabilize my knee, my foot, one leg on the ground, get one leg on the bench here, grabbing the dumbbell here, bringing the dumbbell up to my side. And as I come down, I kind of bring the dumbbell out in front of me a little bit for a good stretch. Back up again, good squeeze, elbow up high, back down again, good stretch forward, back up again, really squeezing that back muscle. Back down again, back up, elbows high again, flat back always, and back down again. And I would, of course, switch, go to the right side of my body next, and just keep rotating back and forth until I've completed 4 sets, anywhere from 8 to 10 reps on that. Those right there are 4 excellent back exercises that doesn't take a lot of equipment to do. There's nothing better than an old school workout with dumbbell straight bar and pull-ups. If you like it, press the button. Again, please share with your friends. Keep on subscribing. Look for that next video coming out. Mark Hambrick, physically fit at 51.